Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Seth. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a little bit since I uploaded something regarding Heaven Burns Red. As you can tell from my voice, I've been sick for the past week and I'm still not fully recovered. I was gonna skip making this video, but I thought it's pretty important to talk about this, so I'm making one anyway, even though I'm still sick. So bear with me. No face cam because I look like doo-doo. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So we are talking about two new SS Memorias that are coming out or are already out. Sorry about that. A little bit late to the party. We have SS Mari Satsuki, the assassin ninjutsu, making a killing, and we also have Edohide Kanzaki, Ice Crystal, Hexaday, and I'm gonna say it right off the bat. I'm gonna be very transparent here. Uh one of these styles is really good and the other one is I think is overrated and it should not be regarded as a super good memoria. All right, so first things first, let's talk about the new Kanzaki. She gets a new skill that can be used across all her memoria, and it increases ice skill damage for only 4 SP, which is actually very good. She can self-buff herself while she's receiving buffs from other people, and now you don't need an elemental buffer because she can do it herself. And it's also very cheap. 4 SP is no problem at all, and her exclusive skill costs 14 SP, so when you have 18 SP, you can just use her skill once and then blast them with the EX skill, get a little boost for herself. Alright, so let's talk about her exclusive skill. So this exclusive skill costs 14 SP, like I mentioned earlier. It can seal the enemy, as in they cannot attack for a turn, but it's a very low chance of that happening, so don't even think about that. It does 6 hits and it does high devastation rate, but if you hit the opponent's weakness, as in if it is either slash or ice weak, then it'll do even more damage and it'll up the devastation rate from high to like the one above that. Not really sure what it is, just the one above that. And to be specific, the extra damage is 23%. That it is a flat rate. The extra damage is 23%. Just to let you know. And if you need to know, the chance of her sealing the enemy is 45 to 90% depending on your intelligence and luck, neither of which you should be building on her, so you will be at that flat 45%. And most of the time bosses are immune to these kinds of chance debuffs, so don't even think about trying to seal them. And since her exclusive skill only hits 6 times, it is not a good source of overdrive gauge. But there is an S Kanzaki that is free, I'm pretty sure. And you can get that, and she has a skill that can up her own hit count 2 to 3 times per use, and it'll increase her damage by 40%, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, she is very self-sufficient. She does a lot of things well. She does a lot of damage, a devastation rate. She can raise her own hit count. She can buff herself. She can do a lot of things. She is very good. I rate Kanzaki very highly. I think she deserves a high A, low S tier. I think she is a very strong blaster, and that's something you should keep in mind. But don't pull on her just yet. I'm getting there to why you shouldn't pull on this banner. Next, we're going to be talking about the new Satsuki Mari, and oh my god, I love this costume. Like, I love this Memoria so much. But this Memoria sadly is not the best in my opinion. I don't like using it, and I'm going to explain why right now. So the assassin Satsuki, she gets a normal skill. She inherits a skill that just does damage to all enemies. It costs 10 SP. It's expensive. You shouldn't even trying to be doing damage on Mari in the first place. So yeah, think about this skill. This skill should not even be considered. Her EX skill, however, costs the same amount, 10 SP, and it gives a great attack boost or a skill attack boost for your allies in the front. It also raises their critical chance, and if you use it for the first time in combat, it will give tactical vision, and it'll also raise the crit damage. So it gives, on the first use, only on the first use, it gives 4 different buffs, which is a lot. Only on the first cast. And I need to emphasize this, because what this means is that you can't stack this buff twice, because you'll be missing the other 2 buffs. You can't stack the tact vision or the crit damage buff twice. You cannot. With Muddy alone, you cannot do that, which makes her very reliant on other buffers, and they're gonna have to fill in the stuff she couldn't do afterwards. Um, Let me try and explain that a little better. So, because she can't give tactical vision or the crit damage buff anymore, you're gonna need other buffers to do that for her. So, because of this, I don't like this Satsuki very much. Because it's so overloaded in the first use, though, it's good for content where you want to just kill things fast, like or bosses, the clock tower, maybe farming in the arena. That's it. You're not gonna be using her in score attack. I'll show you. I'll show you some footage of just how hard it is to use her. Because of this, I'm not going to rate this assassin Mari too highly. I know she can be useful though. She is still useful, just not super useful than other buffers that are coming up or are already out. So because of this, I'm only going to give her a high B. A high B. I'll give her a high B because I don't particularly like this Memoria. I've never liked using her, sadly, because I really like how she looks in it. She has a great costume. But yeah, sadly, it is not the best in my personal opinion. And because of this, I don't recommend rolling on this banner. Only one of the memoirs is extremely good, extremely good. But Mari, I don't like her all that much. And between you and me, this is just you guys gotta keep this a secret. Something big is happening at the end of February for Heaven Burns Red. I can't tell you what, because I don't even know what it is. I just, heard through the grapevine that something big is happening. So I would recommend saving your quartz until the end of February. Just saying. Just saying. You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I just made this quick video because I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'm gonna go back to bed. Yep. See you later. Bye.